there is strong. Then there is MTI strong.
Hello members, I'm Tom Morrison. Welcome to another edition of MTI TV. Over the past several months, MTI has been reporting in its newsletter on the developments of the heat treating industry's newest accreditation called MedAccred. MedAccred certification will be required for any heat treater who is processing parts in the medical device industry. MTI has several members involved in the checklist and audit procedure development. Today we have with us Ed Engelhard from Solar Atmospheres to give us an inside look at this new specification. Ed, welcome to MTI TV.
Thank you very much, Tom. Happy to be here.
Ed, can you give members a little background on how MedAccred has came about and the reason for its development?
Well, for a number of years there has been some discussion about how to better control special process suppliers that support the medical industry. And it was sort of a hot and cold thing back in the mid-2000s. Around 2012, it looked like PRI, who administers the NADCAP program, was able to put together a critical mass of medical OEMs, and they immediately started work on developing their interests along the NADCAP model for accreditation of special process suppliers. A lot of progress was made in 2012, and starting in 2013, serious work began on checklists and the like.
When is PR looking to have the checklist approved and to begin audits?
Well, heat treating, in fact, was just balloted today. Once comments are resolved, and probably another ballot goes out on a somewhat shorter time frame, my guess is sometime in the fall they'll actually have an operable checklist with which to conduct audits.
What should heat treaters expect from MedAccred?
For heat treaters who have already been NADCAP accredited, MedAccred will provide an avenue whereby they can be approved to process medical parts by subscribing OEMs. For those heat treaters who are not NADCAP accredited but are medical suppliers at the current time, their jobs are going to be somewhat bigger because the NADCAP model is rather new to the medical industry, and the depth of technical requirement for auditing is not as deep now in the industry as it will be once you step into MedAccred.
What are a couple of key areas you believe heat treaters should be putting emphasis on in their quality systems when it comes to this new spec? Several
areas need attention. Number one, make sure that your pyrometry is very strictly in line with AMS 2750, because it appears that the medical industry is going to adopt that as the default pyrometry requirement. Number two, have some form of third-party accreditation, whether that's ISO 9001 or ISO 13485 or AS 9100. It will move your system much further down the road to compliance than you might otherwise have. Even if you've been approved directly by the OEMs, having that third-party registration, will definitely further your goals. And then number three, be prepared to do very detailed job audits to support your compliance to all the checklist questions. Do a lot of preparation. You can never do too much for NADCAP, and I think MedAccred is going to be very much the same way.
Ed, I know you're involved at many levels with NADCAP and MedAccred. MTI thanks you for all your efforts you're taking to work on the process of audit compliance for heat treaters. Thanks for being with us today on MTI TV.
My pleasure, Tom. Thank you very much for asking me.
Members, audit compliance is a huge issue for any heat treater. Having the latest information is crucial to the success of your compliance. Make sure you stay connected with MTI members through our online discussion forums as well as our audit compliance database. Both give you the inside track on quality improvements and maximizing audit performance. Remember, you're never alone because you're not just strong, you're MTI strong. I'm Tom Morrison. See you next time on MTI TV.